welcome back to this channel where we tell you we spread positivity and love. And I want to first thank you for your overwhelming love and support. There are some questions that I had asked in the previous video about the location of Jamaica, and most of you, actually I received very many response that Jamaica is surrounded by the Caribbean Sea. Thank you so much. I also talked about the food that is prepared in Jamaica, ackee, and actually some of you took your time and explained to me how ackee is prepared with the starfish, and I really appreciated that a lot. I also asked about the funnel that was taking place at Trench Town, and most of you came and told me the name of the small building I was talking about, the tube, and you also explained to me why that funnel was like that, and I really appreciate it. So you who have subscribed to this channel, thank you so much. To the returning subscribers, you are the reason we sit here every day and shoot these videos. We really value you, we really appreciate you. May the Lord bless you abundantly. To those who are commenting, liking our videos, new subscribers, everybody watching us, we pray that the hand of God is always upon you. The mighty hand of God that has never lost in battle be upon you. May you be blessed. May you be enlarged for actually following us, liking our videos, commenting, subscribing to our channel. We really appreciate. Guys, today I have hot news. I have hot news about Dee Mwango, how they met with Kinoo. But before then, let me talk about someone who has really annoyed me. And you know, guys, you know the person who really annoys us. None other but Carlo, A.M. Carlo. I don't know whether it is supposed to be Carlo or A.M. Carlo. This girl, or this woman, let me talk about a woman because I think she's slightly elderly. This woman is just too much. I don't understand her. I don't know what is wrong with her. And by the way, Dee Mwango told us what she was told by this elderly man, that if you want to live long, eat, sleep, and keep to your business. I don't understand why she's poking into people's business. She was talking about Dee Mwango going bankrupt and living in the ghetto. First of all, I want to ask Carlo, is it a sin to live in the ghetto? Do people apply from God to live in the ghetto? Does she know the people from the ghetto did not choose to be there, or actually they are very happy there? Because that is where God has placed them for this time. And you don't know about tomorrow. I don't understand why you should adulate people and say that Dee Mwango should not interact with these people, should not be with these people. She should be maybe with the high class. Let me inform you, Carlo. These people you are just talking about, the ghetto people, are actually the ones who support Dee Mwango and you. They are actually the ones who follow your video, comment, like, subscribe. Those people that you are seeing as if they are, what word can I use? I don't want to use useless. Those people, you are telling Dee Mwango that she should run away from them, that she should not associate herself with them. What do you mean? What do you mean, Carlo? I have told you clearly. People in the Ravington, by the way, guys, Ravington is one of the posh estates in Kenya. People in the Ravington, and in Lunda, the estates that are lived by the rich and who is who in Kenya, don't watch videos for people. They have no time for that. Those people that you are calling from the ghetto, those people that you are seeing as if they should not associate with Dee Mwango, are the ones who actually support her. They are the ones who actually support you. They are the ones who actually follow us. And therefore, I don't understand why You should actually come here to complain about Dee Mwango living in Esther's house. Esther has no problem accommodating Dee Mwango. Who are you? The Jamaicans in Trench Town love Dee Mwango. And that is why she had the confidence to go there. Because even before she came back to Kenya, she was in that place. And she has so many friends in that place. And that is why she's so comfortable. I don't understand why you are feeling so bitter about her staying in Esther's place and saying that she's bankrupt. If you knew the amount of money that has Dee Mwango, and I know you know, because the other day you were telling us how much you earn in YouTube. You are talking about maybe 200,000 shillings, Kenya shillings, actually 200,000 Kenyan shillings. How much do you think Dee Mwango is earning? And she has beaten you by 20 times. The amount of subscribers and the amount of views that are seen in her videos. She's earning a lot of money. She can use money like you are talking about that she was spending in Monaco, she was spending in Amsterdam, she was spending with business class, air tickets, she was doing this and this, and now she has become bankrupt. Get a life. Get a life. Some of these things are not necessary. Can you please look for content to shoot? And by the way, guys, she said that she was really fearing for Dee Mwango. Were you fearing, or you are celebrating that you have content to shoot? That you have a video to put to people? That you have information you can twist and lie and come up with a video? I'm sure you are celebrating. Stop being that hateful. Stop being, by the way, the other day she said she's not hateful. She's agreeing, disagreeing, arguing, analyzing. But when you look at her, the things she talks about are out of bitterness, out of anger, out of hatred. So bad things. So Dee Mwango is not bankrupt. She's just interacting, having a good time with her fans, having a good time with the people who support her, having a good time with her customers because she's in business. When you're in business, you really want to interact with your customers. You want to know what your customers want and what they don't want. She's in business and she should interact with her customers. She should lower herself to the level of her customers so that she can understand them. And by the way, you have forgotten that Kinoo has a program where he supports the people of Trench Town. And therefore, Kinoo being with Dee Mwango, they have to learn about these people. They have actually to stay with them, to know the people who have problems and the people who have no problems. You don't just go to help without interacting with the people so that you can understand them. You can know them. You can know who to support and who not to support. And therefore, Dee Mwango is in the right place. Then I saw her laughing that Dee Mwango was talking about the breakfast of mango juice. Fruits are very important, by the way. And I'm sure Dee Mwango was just making fun. She had her breakfast and the juice was actually a dessert in her breakfast. Because even we have seen so many people, they take juice before you take your breakfast. So what is wrong with taking mango juice or eating mangoes in the morning? There is completely nothing wrong with that. So please, when you come to shoot a video, if you have nothing to shoot, you can actually talk good about these people. No one will ask you. You are a reactor. You can react negatively or you react positively. No one will come accusing you when you talked good of Dee Mwango when you are actually supposed to talk negative according to you. By the way, this girl, this woman, I told you guys that this woman is being paid to paint the name of Dee Mwango, the name of Ayamara, the name of David Jr. badly. The other day, if you can watch Mora, you can see that the other day, this guy called Masuba1 was talking about I am Carol, talking to him, telling him to support one of the haters, and actually Masuba1 told her that I need time to consider what I'm going to say about her. I think it's Pharaoh boy, something like that. Meaning that this woman is in very close contact with Max 1, with Masuba1, with its Honest, and all those haters that we can see in Nyambo Hansen. Let me tell you guys, you know I'm not a prophet of doom. But what we will run from this woman soon, you will actually get a shock. Those who support her and those who talk about she's shooting videos, she's not hater, she's not this and this, I tell you, you'll come to learn what kind of a person she is. I have nothing personal with Amkaro, but I hate what she does. Tainting people's names, twisting information, telling lies. That is what I hate about her. I don't hate her as a person. She's a great woman. But I think she should learn to talk the truth. She should learn not to just take information and try to twist it so that she can get to entertain her viewers. Just like this woman called Modesta. I have never encountered her. She's very far away from our ad. But she's always telling lies, twisting videos so that the viewers can watch. And these viewers cannot be able to categorize lies and the truth. They take whatever they are told as the gospel truth. And they hate people, they go against people just because they had these women talking about them. So, Amkalo, it's a message to you. I think if you want to live wrong, eat, sleep, mind your own business. Because that way, you live wrong. Guys, that was, by the way, today's video was about how Dee Mwango met Kinoo. How Dee Mwango met Kinoo. Guys, I was so surprised because me as a believer, and by the way, happy and blessed Easter. I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the video. Happy and blessed Easter, and maybe you can comment there below where you are spending your Easter. I'm at home with my family. I had gone to church today to remember the death and the resurrection of Christ. I'm a Christian and we celebrate that. Now, I was saying that sometimes some things are arranged by God to suit God's purpose in our lives, to suit God's plan concerning our lives. Like, for example, let me go back to the Bible slightly. We learn about Moses. And Moses, the Bible says, he was born when Pharaoh was killing the firstborns, the male firstborns of the Israelites. And therefore, he was hidden on the banks of the river. And it happened, just the minute he was hidden, Pharaoh's daughter came to take a bath in the river. Can you see how God connects? If he wants to take you from one level to the other, he must connect you to the right people. He must connect you to the people that are going to move you from that level to the other. He must make a way even where there is no way. So Moses was put along the riverbank, and Pharaoh's daughter comes, picks the boy is crying. He does not kill him, though she knew that this boy is from the Israelite. She took him home. And by coincidence, it is Moses' mother who was employed to take care of him. Why? Because Moses had to learn the ways of the Israelites and learn the ways of the Egyptians. Because when he comes to deliver the Israel, he must know the type of people he's delivering, and he must know what to say to Pharaoh and his people so that they can release the Israelites. Can you see how God can plan from a child who has not been born to deliverance of Israel? So, this is what I saw with Kinoo and Dee Mwango. By the way, Dee Mwango was saying she never knew anyone in Jamaica When she landed in Jamaica, she was stranded. Actually, she says it is her fans that picked her from the airport, took her to the hotel, and paid for her the hotel. I think Barbara and somebody else. I can't remember the names. And after that, the fans went to their homes. And this girl is in a new land with no one that she knows, with no one who can communicate with her. And she was actually advising us, when you go to a new country, and because God is making a way, we travel. Guys, say amen. When we travel, she was advising us, you can spend some time in the hotel, because the people in the hotel, you can talk to them and learn a lot about the ways of the country that you have just landed, so that you can know where to start, what is your bearing. So that is what Dee Mwango did. She went to a hostel where she met people. She was actually missioning them. And they actually interacted with them, and they assisted her to start her tour in Jamaica. She went to Montego Bay, and I think she went to another parish. I can't remember which one. And then after that, Chris Maastricht was actually the destiny connector of Dee Mwango. So Chris Maastricht, we really salute you, we thank you, because you made a way for this woman. So Chris Maastricht calls Dee, and initially Chris was a family friend to Dee Mwango, but Dee Mwango had not met Chris. So Chris was a friend to Ayamarwa, and therefore Ayamarwa and Chris were in communication, because now Marwa knows the sister has arrived in Jamaica. And therefore Chris calls Dee and tells her, I want to connect with you. Dee had never seen Chris, but Chris had visited Nyambohanse, Dee's family. Can you see why it is very, very important to be accommodative to people? Very, very important to make friendship with people. Very, very important to be good to people, irrespective of who they are. Because you don't know whether you will need the same people tomorrow. So it is so wrong to destroy people's names. I'm talking about haters now. When you don't know what this person can do, or you can do for her tomorrow. So Chris calls Dee, and they connect with Chris, and Chris tells Dee, which was so, by the way, Dee Mwango had actually refused to tell us what Chris had told her. Then she later said, Chris told her, I'm going to introduce you to a guy who is so good. When you meet him, you're going to like him. Can you see how God works? So Chris actually was sort of campaigning for Kinoo. I don't want to conclude because they told us to eat, sleep, and mind our business. So I want just to mind my business at this juncture. So Chris tells Dee that this person, I'm going to introduce you to him. He's a nice person, and I'm sure you're going to like him when you meet him. And Dee, I think they were to travel. I can't remember whether they were going to Kingston with Chris and the driver. I can't remember the name of the driver. And then they were to meet Kinoo. So when they went with the Chris and the other driver, they met Kinoo. And they said, at the first sight, she could feel in her heart that she knows this person for a long time. That is how connections are made from heaven. You feel comfortable with this person. You feel free with this person. You can open up to this person, and actually we can see the kind of friendship Dee Mwango has with Kinoo. I don't want to conclude now because I've said we were told eat, sleep, mind your own business. So we can see the connection between Kinoo and Dee Mwango in terms of work, in terms of touring Jamaica, in terms of assisting Dee, in terms of all what Dee has gained in Jamaica. And that is why I realized it is very, very important to put God first in whatever you do. To just dedicate everything you do before God. And that is why Proverbs 3 says, do not lean on your own understanding, But in everything, acknowledge God, and He will make your path straight. If Dee was not actually calling maybe upon God, and the mother praying for her, that God guide my child, may you direct her to the right people, and actually God did that. He connected her to Chris, and Chris connected her to Kinoo. And through Kinoo, she has met so many friends in Jamaica. She has interacted with so many people in Jamaica. She has gotten so many deals in Jamaica. She has visited so many places in Jamaica. The places she wouldn't have gone without Kinoo. Because Kinoo, like she has always told us, makes her touring very easy. Driving her out, showing her the places, telling her what to do, directing her in everything. And actually right now, they are planning to host some people who are coming to Jamaica for the Easter holiday. And this one tells you that actually Dee was telling people you can be free to contact Kinoo, and actually you plan with Kinoo and send money to Kinoo because she has gained trust over Kinoo. And just like Chris told her, she has found a great friend, a great comrade, a great person to tour with. And she's telling us they are going to tour with Kinoo around the Caribbean. If Kinoo has completed the house he's constructing, they are going to travel with him around the Caribbean. And actually when Dee Mwango is in the hands of Kinoo, us as Dee Mwango's fan and as the people who love Dee Mwango, we know she's in safe hands. We know she's going to do exploits. We know she can do a lot through the guidance of Kinoo and Esther. We want to thank you at this juncture, Esther, actually for hosting Dee, being so good to her, and actually accommodating her, and actually being with her all this time. We really appreciate as Dee Mwango fans and the people who like her. Guys, I think I'll stop at that, and I want to thank you once again for your support, for your contribution in our channel. We salute you. May the Lord bless you. See you during the next video. Bye bye.